MMA people, please pay attention. Is Conor McGregor running low on funds? Or what is going on? Just a couple years ago, we were talking about Floyd Mayweather versus Conor, and one of the biggest things that was being said over and over and over again was Floyd is running out of money. Floyd has IRS problems. Floyd needs to pay his taxes. Well, Floyd hasn't sold the money team. He hasn't sold Mayweather Productions. He hasn't been selling up all his houses. Why is Conor McGregor selling proper number 12 Irish whiskey? Why is he selling it? I don't understand. He's supposed to be coming into this to put the Jameson brothers out of business. The liquor was supposedly doing very well. He had it partnered with the UFC, and you would see it on the octagon, so on and so forth. And the way that they were making it out to be is the numbers for Proper 12 had been rising and doing very well. Now you have an entity in which is better, getting better, evolving, growing, bringing in profit. And for the foreseeable future, this pattern would logically continue. But Conor McGregor says, he I don't need that right now. I'll just get the money for it. I don't need the long-term investment. Which is very shocking because most of the time people who are financially stable, who have more than enough money for the right now, do things for the future. For example, Conor McGregor made 22 million in the last time he fought Dustin Poirier. 22 million. Most people would say, hey, that's enough for me to retire on. I can live off 22 million. Okay, good. But when your expenses are that of private jets, oil, so on and so forth, you got the new BMWs and Lamborghinis and all this stuff. That stuff is expensive. Now, I don't know if Connor's having money problems, but I know that most of the time, people with more than enough money aren't selling their most prized possessions, their most biggest pieces, their largest assets. Let's talk in economic terms, accounting terms. People who are doing well on money tend not to sell off their largest assets. They tend to keep those as long as the finances permit. If finances say, okay, you're doing all right, but you kind of need some more here on the back end to fall back to, let's sell this off so that way you got more cushion in the long run. Okay. But it did not appear that Conor was in that position. It appeared that he was doing so well, money wise, financially wise. Which, again, to bring it back in layman's terms, if you have a $20 million check, but you owe $24 million, you are in debt by $2 million. Okay, that 22 million that you thought you had is now taxed and it's gone. So let's understand, people who have a surplus do not sell off their largest assets. Meaning, if Conor was doing well financially, it wouldn't make sense for him to sell off proper 12 whiskey, proper number 12 Irish whiskey for money if he already had enough money. If Conor already had enough money, it wouldn't make sense for him to sell his largest asset for money. Okay? So, again, somebody needs to help me with this, break something down. Tell me what you guys think. If you see something here, or if you guys just, it makes sense. Conor probably just wanted out of the business because that type of stuff happens too, where there will be disagreements with the front office. When there's front office disagreements, a lot of times people will take their shares, sell them off, and have nothing to do with it. That could be a situation here as well. I have to look a little bit more into it. But you guys let me know what you think. MMA House on MMA Block. We in the middle of MMAville. And yes, we keeps it real.